everybody! First of all, I'm sorry about my natural hair kind of being all over the place. We're going to look past it and get on with the video. So recently, my family and I have turned one of our spare bedrooms into my filming studio. So I have my own little office. It's very exciting. I've decked it out completely Hannah style. And I thought today I would show you what I've got in my office and where I got it from. I'm actually going to be doing an office tour in my next video so you can see where I've placed all of these things and you can see what the final studio looks like. But for now, I'm going to show you all the bits and bobs I've collected together to put in my office. I'm going to start off with this table behind me so I can put the stuff back and keep it looking pretty. First of all, these fairy lights around my Mac are from Amazon. If you type in micro fairy lights, they come on a really thin wire, so obviously they're flexible, they're bendy. There's actually little bits of blue tack on the top of my Mac to keep them in place, but generally once you bend them they stay in place anyway. So that is where those little fairy lights are from. I've already had quite a few questions about those. The next thing is this plant and the plant pot. These are both from IKEA. This is not a real plant. I've decided to go for fake plants in my office because I already have enough plants to water in my bedroom. This is my fake orchid. This is also from IKEA. Once again, haven't got to water it, love life. And I keep this in this little plant pot. I think it's a plant pot or just a general pot from the Zoella Lifestyle range. And this is the one that says Pick Me and it's in white marble. I just think it's really appropriate because it's a flower and it says Pick Me. And then this copper star LED light. I've also already had a lot of questions about this. This was from New Look. It was £9.99. I think the lights were £9.99 and both the plants were like £6 or something. I can't remember honestly. But yeah, this is from New Look. It's battery operated. This is me doing a smooth demonstration. Off. On. Yay! I actually really like New Look's homeware range at the minute. It's definitely worth taking a look at. Very pleasantly surprised by that I was. I'm now going to show you the other things around the room, but I'm not going to show you around the room just yet. The next thing is this room diffuser, also from the Zoella Lifestyle range. I got these things from the Zoella range when I went to the apartment in my goodie bag, and this is actually my favourite scent, so I was very lucky to get this one. This is in the scent Lazy Days, and obviously the pot that my orchid is in comes in a set of 2. So the other pot looks like this. It's copper and it says Blooming Marvellous. And in here I'm going to be keeping some makeup brushes, also very aesthetically pleasing. These ones are from Lily England. From IKEA, got this standard little candle. That's what I thought anyway, until I figured out this is how you turn it on. Okay, you can't see it on camera, but now it's lit up. This was like £2, absolutely magical, and it hasn't got a real fire in it, so it's very safe. And then to house the candle, I also picked up this glass jar from IKEA. It didn't come with the green tissue paper in, I did that myself, but I wanted to add a little bit more greenery to the section of room that this candle is in because I have a few plants around elsewhere. So I shredded up some green tissue paper, put it around the bottom, candle goes in like so. Voila! How pretty! And I think this glass container was like £3 or something, so all in all, this is a very good, cheap way to decorate a bedroom. I have got this little elephant. This was from John Lewis. How much were you? I'm not sure. I think this was about £10. It's actually a candle, but I cut the wick off because I know that I'll never use it as a candle. So it's made out of wax. Personally, I really like that because if this was made out of metal, it would have been so much more expensive. But he's gold and he hasn't got a name yet. He needs a name. Obviously, I wouldn't have burned him. Look how pretty he is. The detail on this is absolutely insane. You would never guess that this was a candle. He's just my little friend that keeps me company in my office. I have a new candle from the Body Shop. This is the Mediterranean Sea Salt candle. One of my favourite smells. It goes so well with the Lazy Days room diffuser. They smell quite similar. They're both quite fresh scents. And I wanted my office, because it's very white, I wanted to smell fresh. It's got plants in here. It's very bright, it's light, it's airy, and I'm going to be spending a lot of time in here. So I wanted fresh scents rather than sort of like sweet scents, just because I feel like it stimulates the brain more. And I'm not actually sure how much these are selling for, but I will put the price on the screen here. Oh, it's such a me candle. I have another fake plant from IKEA. This one looks like grass. It's also in a plain white pot, but this time the stripes are vertical. Again, I'm not sure how much this was. I'm really sorry. I feel like this was £2 and this was £3. That was just a guess, but I think that's roughly the prices. I really like how natural this looks. There's nothing special about it. Just grass, but it looks nice. The next thing, I also got this from John Lewis. It is this white and wood jewellery holder. Please excuse the jewellery that I have on it. It's from a brand called Tosca, I think, and they do really simplistic jewellery holders. Really loved this. This was £15. I think it's called a jewellery tree, and I just think it was a nice way to add a little bit of shine to the room. I like that I've put different coloured metals on it, and I just like that it's such a simple design, yet it's so effective. I like it. I also have this makeup organiser. Again, please excuse the makeup. This was £2 from Primark. Definitely recommend having a look in Primark for makeup organisers, because I know things like this sell for like £15, which is absolutely ridiculous. Literally £2 I got this for, and it does the same job as any other makeup organiser. I'm only going to show you one because obviously what's the point, and I also want to keep it as a reveal. But I have also picked up 9 of these gold frames. This is one of the pictures, a little sneak peek. And I have made myself a picture wall. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I think the gold looks really lovely with the white. And there are also more fairy lights around the room, which obviously I'm not going to show you yet. But it matches the fairy lights. It just looks really pretty, and the picture wall I'm really happy with. It holds a lot of nice memories. So 9 of these. I think the brand was called Frisco. I got them on Amazon, and I feel like they were just under £10 each. Also underestimated how difficult it would be to get square picture frames. Who would have thought? The next couple of things are 2 of my favourite things in this entire room. As a pair, they look like this. How cute. So inside, first of all, is a fake little succulent. Both of these things are from Oliver Bonus. I think the succulent was about £6, and this case, I don't know what to call it. It has a metal bottom. It's gold, obviously it's glass and see-through. This was £15, and I just like it with a little tiny succulent in. I think it's so cute, and it's got a little handle. Oliver Bonus pleases me greatly. I think by now you're probably all aware how much I love plants, and my friend Alice actually got me this for my birthday. It is a little green cactus candle. Obviously I'm not going to burn this one either, but I thought I'd keep this in here because it's got a copper pot. Again, adds a bit more greenery to the room. I'm not sure where this is from, as it was a birthday present, but I'm sure if you typed in cactus candle you could probably find it. Sticking with the candles, I also have these 3 copper tea light holders. I also got these for my birthday. Absolutely love them, and I have placed them around a certain area, which you will see in my next video. I really love them. They're such a nice little touch, and I just think the copper is adorable. I hate to be that person that loves copper, but I am that person. Thankfully for you, this is the last candle I have in this room, and it's in this tea light holder from Yankee Candle. It has all different colours on it, different stones. Inside I have a vanilla Yankee Candle tea light, but when it shines, all the different bits of glass shimmer, and it just looks so pretty. Again, this was a gift, so I'm not sure of the price, but I'm pretty sure it would be on the Yankee Candle website if you had a look. Also in here, I have this ornament from Disneyland Paris. I think this was £19.99. I just thought it was a really nice momentum, and I like to keep it in my office because obviously I went to Disneyland Paris because of YouTube with my YouTube friends, so it has YouTube connotations. It's really pretty. It fits perfectly in the place where I'm keeping it, and it's just a little Eiffel Tower with a Minnie Mouse. What is not to love? Also in here, this is going to seem so random, I already know it, I have this picture of Madonna. I'm not a Madonna fan, believe it or not, but I got this picture in Paris when I went to a photography gallery with Molly. She's wearing Minnie Mouse ears, which I absolutely loved, and this picture was like €1. I promise this is the last plant. We're going out with a bang. I have got a fake vine. It's quite big. It will make sense when you see where I've put it, but I have filled the inside again with green shredded tissue paper. It's in a white plant pot from IKEA, and the actual vine was from Amazon. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. It is a fake vine, so don't worry, I haven't got to actually look after it. But I really love the way this looks in my room. I think it looks very, I don't know what other word to use other than raw. I know what I mean, although I know that will make no sense to anyone else. And I think it was like £10 or something. It wasn't expensive at all, and it arrived super quickly. Very impressed. Moving on to cushions. I actually have a sofa in this room, and it's filled with cushions to make it look pretty, so I'm going to quickly go through the cushions and tell you where I got them from. So the first one is this big plain grey one. It's quite heavy. Both the cushion and the cover were from IKEA, and I think the cushion cover was £6 and the cushion was like 10. So that's my first cushion. That's a good solid base, that is. Second cushion is also from IKEA. The cushion cover also £6, and the actual cushion I think about £10. Super soft and cosy, I love it. The next cushion was from a shop called Home Bargains, and it looks like this. So it's grey and it has these tassels on every corner. It has white pattern. It kind of reminds me of like granny curtains, but I really did like it. And then on the back it is stripy, but I will always keep it over this side. I feel like it adds a bit of class to my sofa, even if it was like £4. Next cushion is this white fluffy one. Can't remember where I got this from because I've had it for literally years. I have to brush it every now and again though because it gets a bit matted like a wet dog. Also got this cushion. This is from Gabby's Primark range. I can't remember how much this was, maybe like £6 or £8, but I like that this adds a bit of shine to my sofa. It matches in really well with the jewellery stand. I just like all the different metals that I have in this room. Also got this little heart cushion from Primark that I've had for what feels like forever. I think this was about £3. And the final cushion that I have on my sofa, it's not actually that big of a sofa, it's just crammed with cushions, is this one. Is a cactus pillow. This is from IKEA, from the children's section, believe it or not. I think this was about £6, but isn't it so cute? I like that I have a little quirky pillow on my sofa. Obviously, I also have bigger pieces of furniture like desks, fairy lights, shelving, chairs, but I'm going to show you all of that in next week's video because I can't really show you the big pieces of furniture without giving it away. So those are all the little bits and bobs in my office. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know if you're excited to see the final room tour. I'm very excited to show you. I'm so pleased with how it's turned out. But as always, thank you for watching and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!